is up in sets like he's in grand finals already. Antai's coming up from the losers, so Antai's gonna have to take out 2 sets to pull off the win, but he's, right now it's tied.
Wow. Wow, wow.
And a smart gift by Antai, just keeping him off the stage.
Yeah, we already saw this counter pick being used in this matchup. Footstool, footstool, footstool.
Antai's using it a lot more effectively than Shadow did.
We saw this counter pick used in this matchup when Shadow fought him, but ADHD handily, destroyed Shadow on this stage, so we're going to see how Antai's going to use the stage differently. Shadow tried to, in the later of the match, use the stage opportunistically to try and throw ADHD off balance, but now we're going to see what Antai has in store. He really doesn't seem to go head-to-head with ADHD at all. The man has no fear.
No, not all.
I think that surprises ADHD, because ADHD is so used to camping Meta Knights that I don't think he knows what to do. I mean, he's either used to like blind rushes by M2K or just some straight out camping by, like Shadow or Adamus. And right now, he's just like in utter shock, like, because you have somebody who's not like blindly rushing you. He's like being aggressive, but at the same time, he knows what he's doing. He knows what to do. And he's basically doing the same thing ADHD's doing. He's doing control. And there goes a stock by ADHD with a down smash.
That's one of the most devastating playstyles in this game, smart aggression.
Yes, my personal playstyle, although I have to say Antai's better at it than I am by quite a margin. Now, as we know, Diddy Kong can rack up damage if he can just get Antai to trip on a banana while he has one in play. He can rack up a lot of damage. It's going to be a little tricky on Frigate, but here it goes. He tries to go for a side B into down air to really mix things up, take a lead away from Antai, but it's unsuccessful. Oh, Antai keeps messing up the timing on these kill shots. And both players using a little too much jab for my liking.
Okay, okay.
Random fair.
That's a pretty solid lead right there, especially on this stage right now.
I would say so too.
And the interesting thing about like Antai is like when you watch him play, he walks a lot. Instead of like trying to run at ADHD, he walks. He takes little steps.
Walking is fucking rape in this game. A lot of players be slacking on that though. They be just rushing or just, I don't know. They don't.
Yeah, especially
you don't see a lot of walking.
Especially with Diddy Kong, you just want to take little steps. And ADHD gets thrown off by it. He's just like, what do I do? Do I rush him? Do I do anything? He just sits there, and he sits there a little bit perplexed.
Now ADHD is making a slight comeback here. If he manages to get out of this juggle and land a KO, he could really be into something. And yes! So now we're looking at ADHD down 50%, but that's not too much for Diddy Kong. He's gonna have to get off the edge first, and he's only got one banana. He's got grabbed. That's not good. It's not good for a monkey right now. If he manages to get back on the stage and get a little banana control set up, he can make this comeback happen. But Antai is pretty smart. Antai, trying not to let any comebacks happen, goes for an up B, but does not hit the correct part of the up B. Puts ADHD back on stage, and ADHD gets his banana slightly set up. Antai goes in for a grab, knowing ADHD is expecting Tornado. Really intense moment right now. Is that it? Nope. ADHD is really struggling to make this comeback because he knows if he wins this game, then he'll pretty much have it in the bag. He'll have the win up on Antai that he needed because he lost game 1, which he really can't afford to do versus a Meta Knight. Nope, that's it, yeah.
Oh,
he
that's
really couldn't afford that game 1 loss, and now he's lost game 3, and he's going to have to win the next 2 if he doesn't want to go into the second set.